Hi, this is Gwen from Hub.Careers, and today I want to share some practical tips if you are starting your own business or just getting started freelancing. If you've been watching some of the other Hub.Careers videos, then you'll see a lot of great tips on freelancers, and if you haven't seen those, I highly encourage you to watch those now. But I also want to add a few tips to those for anybody who's setting themselves up for self-employment. So most people start by thinking, what they want to do for their work. So what are you going to do freelancing? Are you going to do writing or editing or teaching, consulting, design? There's so many options of what you can do freelancing. People think, how much will they charge? What is the scope of the services that they're going to offer? But there are some more practical aspects of self-employment that you may not be thinking about. The first one is workspace. So where are you planning to do your work? If you're setting up a shop or a physical business, this means renting a real space. However, in the digital age, many freelancers can just set up their businesses online. This means that you may need access to reliable internet speed. In my own experience, I tried a number of locations. For a while, I worked from my own apartment while I was living in India, but really this wasn't ideal for my personality. I found it difficult to focus, and I know that some studies have shown that there's an importance of separating your workspace from your home space or where you try to do your relaxing. If you have a home office, that's great, but I did not have the finances for that. I also worked in a public library and different cafes, and I did like that, but I had difficulty working there for long hours. Some of the cafes don't want you using one of their tables for more than an hour or two, and anytime I needed to make a phone call or use the restroom, I had to pack all my things and leave my table, and it wasn't ideal for having all my things laid out. So recently, I joined a co-working space, and this is a space designed specifically for people who are working, like freelancers, self-employed people, or even companies who need a meeting space that maybe don't have one of their own. And there's typically reliable internet, there's good lighting, workspaces, and it's decently quiet. Some allow you to pay by the hour, but others you have to pay by the month. And honestly, the cost has been worth it. I found that I get considerably more done. I'm considerably more productive. I've increased my earnings by 200% since joining. And it's really actually a good place to network with other freelancers or just meet other people and have more of a social relationship going. Then there's health insurance. So being self-employed means you need to provide yourself benefits that employers typically would provide for you. So no matter what your political affiliation is, the U.S. healthcare system is not a simple place to navigate all the time, and health insurance in the U.S. can be very expensive. So I recently started a new freelancing business, and I decided that the cost of health insurance in the U.S. was too much. I couldn't afford it, and it wasn't very good for what I was paying. So current U.S. laws state that if you are in the U.S. for less than 30 days every year, you do not have to have U.S. health insurance. So in the last year, I lived in India and in Argentina, and of course, I have health insurance, but it's just much more affordable. I pay about $100 a month with a private international company, and that covers me everywhere in the world. And it also covers me for 2 months in the U.S. every year. So I only spend about a month there, but it covers me during that month. The next thing you'll have to think about is your retirement plan, because likewise with health insurance, you will need to have some sort of retirement in place. And I'm not a financial advisor, but I make sure to set aside so much money every month. And I have a few different investments for which I add to. And along the same lines, there's taxes. So self-employed people still have to pay taxes on their earnings. And as I said before, I'm not a financial advisor or a tax advisor, so I won't get too technical. But depending on how much you make, you may need to file taxes quarterly. I don't want to give you concrete advice for your own self-employment or your own business, so be sure to have a proper understanding of their tax requirements for you And you can find all this information online on the irs.gov website, or you can consult a tax advisor. So starting my own freelancing career has been very exciting. I have my own schedule, and being my own boss has been well worth it. So thanks for watching, and again, I encourage you to watch the other videos that we provide for you on freelancing, and I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you. Bye.